Hello, hello, hello. Are we? We're back. We- I'm hoping to stream for a bit today. I've got no response from Frank yesterday. That's fine. We'll go. Thing up. It was around again. He's on the roof. 300K is quite a bit. All right, let's see if anything has changed today. Go through. There. Means get anything. This one. Someone's there, there'd be trucks already there. And no vehicles. So, nothing happening right now. Fine. That. We are gonna just go do some more tow, I think, for right now. Kinda get some money. If we want to get as Valdo, I think a tow truck with the garbage truck might work. Like that might be very simple. Just, here you go. Here's steps. At the same time, I don't know if Aaron would be in the mood to get that much money that fast. Yeah, I guess in one way it's helping. Hmm. There's a couple people doing towing. One of the things I think is always the most interesting is bikes are, I think, are super needed to actually what to and more um good to steal, like to try and break into because there's nothing there. Gonna do. Gonna head first over to get food. And then see if Osvaldo's still there. If he's still there, and he's still gonna be there for a tiny bit, then we might run back over, get the garbage truck, and be like, here, here's steps. Have fun with that. Like, get down. Someone's in there.
I'm still alive.
Oh no, that's too big. Even if I got that, I still think too big of a fall.
That would be me. I'm Chief Operating Officer. How you doing?
That's right.
Mateo
So
Solano.
we had a meeting yesterday with the consortium with the
Yes, I remember you.
Hello.
You look a little different today.
Yeah,
Didn't recognize you.
Up, you know.
I see.
Keep it casual.
Oh, no investments, no Lando.
How's business?
Business is good. Business is good.
Good.
It's on the up and up. You ever want to buy some
Excellent. So
gems? You know?
Mm,
You know where to go.
yeah.
But I think we're working something out.
Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Take care.
Have a good one.
He's not gonna come down this. This would be dangerous
by his
estimation.
Hello, what can I do for you?
2 combos? You could?
2 combos, no problem.
Is that guy from the investment group?
Yeah, the Meridian, whatever.
Yeah.
The full thing is.
Sure, I was gonna ask where he gets the gems from.
You know, that's a good question. There you go. Enjoy your combos.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No problem. Have a good one.
I have a new plan. But for you, motherfucker. I'm gonna hurt you.
Uh-huh. Huh. Got 3 wheels. That still works.
In
Alright. He's still up there. He's all the way up there. Okay, let's. Uh, uh, get a couple more tires, and then we'll go back.
In there for you. And a daggone little sody pop, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man.
I think that's Kirk. I'm so tempted to just be like, are you trying to get Osvaldo down? What happens if we pull out a dump truck and get him that way? The alternative is going and getting in one of the earth movers. All right. Or we do tow. Only one other person. This. All right. So again, I did more thinking about where Aaron is currently and what he like, how to play him right now. I feel like again I am playing too happily, too like coherent, when he is not. Not supposed to be, at least. And I think I need to be more monotonous. A little bit more monotone, a little bit more going with the flow at the moment. And really ramping up emotions when it comes to conversations with people about that stuff. I think if someone asks him again of what happened before for his torture, he won't be like, I was taken. I don't want to talk about it. Where have you been the last 2 months? In a hospital. Like, starting to be like, you need to do more for me to open up right now. I think the couple people he has done it to previously made sense. Ava and Eliza initially, because those were two who showed interest immediately. Showed that they were wondering what's going on. Let me know. Um, and I think Ava's the closest one to Aaron now. Um, but I also think that Aaron's starting to devolve, like in some ways devolve back to wanting to be solo, not asking people for help. Um, he's asked Ava a couple times just to try and, I think, assuage her own like fears. Um, he doesn't know what's happened to her recently. So he might be like, "Hey, just checking in." Um, but right now, Aaron kind of sees himself as being a curse. Right? Those he associates with bad things happen to uh, fairly quickly afterwards. Um, the moment he leaves them alone for a bit, bad stuff starts to happen to them. So he becomes the reason for their bad luck because he leaves it with them and then comes and picks it back up later. Is his thoughts. So like Chaos Legion, very fucking solid one where he comes in, hangs out with them for a while, leaves to go to Idaho. Um, when he leaves, Seth dies. That's pretty massive. That was the person Aaron was closest to in Chaos Legion. Um, not only does Seth die, but then Ava gets kidnapped. Again, second closest person was close. He was with. Um, and then on top of all of that, he comes back, checks in with Ava, and only Ava. Doesn't really like meets Patty a little bit, but not really. Patty just kind of just needed a place to be for cover. Um, but meets with Ava and talks with Ava, and then leaves again. And then Ava gets something she's always wanted, but then immediately proceeds to lose it, and it become insignificant. Like he's just like, yeah, that's the case. Talks to Eliza, and is not happy with her, not happy with how things are, is jealous of her, and then proceeds to watch as she gets kidnapped, almost drugged, and then leaves and doesn't come back to New Epsilon afterwards. This is having to pull. Yep, engine died. So uh, the longer he's around someone, the less time in between when he leaves and repercussion. So if he's around them all the time and then leaves briefly, 1-2 days, bad shit can happen. He's around them for months. Mere minutes can be the reason. But I think that's currently how he's feeling. Um, And yeah, just being a bit more like negative. Email I was expecting to get. Apparently I'm working next Friday. News to me. I think that's where he's at right now. Yeah, pay for tow's gone up so much. Holy shit. Remember, that used to just be 500 bucks max. It being 3.5k is crazy. Shows you how expensive everything's gotten. Inflation's a bitch. And then I'm working on, so yesterday I picked up hand drawing again for a little bit because I've been trying to do computer drawing, and I am not, I, I don't have a draw pad, so I'm using just a mouse, and I don't like how things are looking, so I was like, I'm gonna go back to hand drawing and then like taking a picture and just tracing that. I think that will look way better. Um, I need to make stuff for the new character for 5.0. I think, and again, I don't know how long I have. It'll take as long as it'll need. Um, but I plan on creating some custom stuff for him. Um, like minor things, not anything too crazy. You need to see if that's like listed someplace. And so I'm coming over this way, so I think that's why all this stuff has spawned in. Really? He died from that? That's kind of crazy. Yeah, must have had a heart attack. Trying to think of what else. Let's see. There is new character stuff. I still have so many things I need to do for him, which will probably be being done this weekend sometime. Um, I can almost say for a certainty Sunday there will be no stream. Because that is when I am meeting up with my mom. So, he said that yeah, today was not going to work after all. So, Sunday it is. I don't know how long that'll be. It might be, a couple hours. Might only be an hour. I have no idea when it comes with her. But So it's just easier to be like, okay, if it's only an hour, then I'll come back and I'll work on stuff for the new character. Um, Play some games with friends. I have 4 different games going with 4 different sets of people. Usually I play all of them at least one day during the weekend. If things are like really slow in here, I might dip to go play one of them because I know my friend is very interested in continuing playing the game. While he hasn't bothered me a lot this week, he did last week. I don't think it changed much. I think this is a fire. He dictated it. Nope, toe. Luckily, I'm not far from where they'll probably have me drop it off. Right. Luckily, it's a big truck, so it should slide on without much issues. A lot of sedans break on this one. Go underneath it. Was a way to detach while you're in the cabin. That'd make this part so much easier. Going back into the city. Or Harmony. And, I think that's in the city. Harmony is behind me. Relearning the map is not as long, but still taking a little bit. Let's see. Oh, so the games that I am playing are all factory builder games. So I have Dyson Sphere Program, which is like Space Factory Builder, building a Dyson Sphere around as many stars as you can. But to build a single Dyson Sphere takes 50-ish hours solo. Me and my friend have been playing for I think almost 28. It's probably more than 50, but 50 is probably considered a very quick timing to actually finish the Dyson Sphere. You've upscaled a lot if you've done that. We are, I think, a third of the way to building it, and not even a third. Oh God, no. We're probably a sixth. But then, so I have that with one person. I have Factorio with another. I have Satisfactory with two others, and then um, um, what's the last one that I have going? I'm trying to remember. We haven't played in a while, so that's why I'm trying to think. Drawing a blank. I know right now we're waiting for Valheim to hit. I have someone already to play Windrose, which is a pirate themed kind of crafting survival. And then I have I already have someone who wants to play the new Holdfast update, which I don't own Holdfast, but they really want to because they just added in ships to that one, so gunpowder, like man of wars and frigates and all that into it. Which that is the type of game that I very much enjoy when it's like that is the game, is just fighting from ship to ship. I think it's fun. I used to, back when there was a little bit of time where a game called Black Wake was very popular. And I played that to shit. Played that so much. I got very, very good at taking care of 4 cannons by myself on a ship. Me and a friend could load almost an entire deck of cannons by ourselves in the time it would take like 7 or 8 people to do the same. We became very efficient, as well as really good at aiming. Yeah, I'm always looking for that kind of game. I am also looking for like space themed games. I grew up playing Freelancer. Is one of the best open world slash like open world with a story base games. And unfortunately, even the quote unquote successor wasn't very good comparatively, it felt like. Just the combat was slower, wasn't as chaotic. I think, wow, 5K, that's a lot. Should look up how much I need for do that. I'm gonna go real quick look up what I need for the other dirt bike, like the best one. I know the best bike I need like I think like 500K, like 400 or 500K for the best bike. I will work here. That up since I have of the 100 per
Hey, sir.
Hey.
Hi there, man.
All right. How are you?
Doing pretty good. What are you looking to buy?
I'm just looking up the prices for one of the higher end dirt bikes.
The Sanchez or the Manches?
I think the Sanchez. I think I have the Manchez.
Okay.
I think the Manchez is the one seater.
Yeah, actually, I'm not sure. The Manchester Scout, I think, might be a two-seater. It's a lot more customizable, but
Mm-hmm.
not. You might have to test drive that to check
Yeah.
it out.
Right now, just getting a feel for how much I'm gonna need for it.
I think the dirt bikes are not that expensive.
Yeah, but that's if you can find something to make a lot of money with quick.
I guess so.
Tow is not very fast.
No.
It's it's not as
Octo.
bad as it was a couple months ago, but
Yeah. All
two
right,
to
1 second, sir.
yep.
On.
All right. So Sanchez livery is 53K, which means we could actually almost buy it, which is kind of crazy.
All right.
Um,
Ooh. All right.
yeah, Hotchko is the 234, quarter of a million.
Appreciate it. I will get you the. I think it was like 90 something, 96 or so.
Yeah, it's 53K. Okay. Ah, no, this bug. Well, unfortunately, I can't see right anymore. I can't hear you. Sadly. Might have to take a nap real quick, so I will be back. Let's see if this helps. Oh. Alright. So I can't. Um, more than likely, I also have a lot of friends who want to start playing Slay the Spire, since that is now a co-op game. Uh, no, I have to actually. Oh well. Still here for right now. Back in. Booktopia. one of my friends is going on about it right now. I know one of my friend who wanted to play Dyson Sphere so much has not messaged me yet. Because he is playing that. Get back to it.
Pretty ancient.
More of this. I'm feeling that was for prospect for Raven, I guess. All right. Still been avoiding trade day. I'm still like actively avoiding New Babylon. Back up north. Probably where the next one's gonna be. And the group. Regroup. Ready for job. See if that fixes it. Um. Just trying to think. Trying to think of like stuff for the new character. I'm sorry to say. I can't say much. I don't, so I think I might have said this once or twice. I don't think there's been any character in NoPixel like him. I don't think anyone's done what I'm gonna try to do. Um, and I think overall it will. He's not going to be a very. I don't feel like he's going to be very consequential in events. Um, but at the same time, I also understand how NoPixel works, and he might be like the center point of many events. Uh, he might be the reason a lot of people get in trouble. He also might be the reason a lot of people don't die. I don't know at this point, and it is interesting and frustrating all at the same time. Okay, I still haven't gotten a thing. I might have to go back and like uh, check back in. I think I'm gonna go back and do that because I should have already gotten something by now, like some job. It might be bugged because I accepted a job and then proceeded to disconnect. But yeah, all I can say, the one thing I can say is, I'm gonna be talking to a lot of people. So many people. Um, going to be causing some issues because of that, more than likely. But I also don't have a good like idea of how he looks. That's another kind of in ways a problem. So I'm kind of figuring that out. I'm trying to figure out. I have his main goals. I have his personality. I have, I believe, how I want him to talk. I just there is a big part of me that wants to find something that can make my voice a little deeper. Because when I try and do it myself, I have vocal fry. And it's not a little bit, apparently. And it's not significant enough to be able to be a different voice. Because there are going to be times where I want to, like, you know, have chat know I'm talking to them, not as the character, but as me. And then times where I want to be, like, addressing things as the character. I almost said their name. Every time I've almost said their name. It's a very easy name to say, and I'm not doing it. I go back to... I will be going to, I think, in all of my characters, they're, like, my second most visited place. I think. That's not a job. Let me add that. That isn't a job. Here. Okay. Now, again. Great group. Ready for the job. See if that fixes the problem. I don't think I had the waiting for job thing on the left side of the screen. I might have and just been blind, but I don't think I did. Um, go. I'm gonna stay in the city until I get a yes or a no on if this works or not. If it doesn't, then I need to probably do a hard reset again. Then I have to do that reset. Get out. Disband the group. Heck out of the job entirely. Move. Try this one more time. The only other thing I can think of doing right now is trying to go into the sewers and just seeing what's changed down there, because I don't think Ava goes down there very often, nor does anyone else really that Aaron has talked to. I'm about to maybe spoil some things uh, by making an observation about the new Pokemon game. Which is a theory so many people have, like, what would happen if, and and I was just like, hey, so what happens if this is no longer a theory and this is reality? Which is, what would happen if Ditto transformed into a human? What would they look like? And I'm like, would it be the new Poketopia stuff? Like how the character looks in Poketopia? One more time. If it doesn't work, then we'll just go do some exploring for a bit instead, and kind of just do that instead. Because there's that spot over near the it's like next to the jail, in between the jail and Harmony, that Aaron ran through a couple times now and has been like, I need to look over here. The clown.
Yeah, you can. Because Tess is better at explaining stuff. Tell me now. No. Tell me. We're gonna just again wait. I think, like, let's wait 10 minutes. Right? We'll wait until 45. If nothing shows up, then we'll call it and explore. And let me finish my lunch. Hopefully. Car, cause car on.
Oh, I probably should go and so it's I just got an email from my boss basically being like, "Hey, so I just talked to my boss, and he said next Friday would be best. So can you work Friday?" And I'm like, it's gonna be really weird when I say no, I can't. Trying to remember. Feel like I have something for next Friday. I don't. What? Oh, it's the following. Okay. Um. So not this upcoming week, but the following week, I will be streaming way longer. And I think almost every day. I will be on spring break, and so I won't have to go into work every day. So I will be probably around a lot more. Oh boy. My lungs right now are not happy. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. So yeah. It's been 5 minutes and we still haven't gotten anything for the job. Which means I think for me, going is booked for the rest of today. Which sucks. That was what I was hoping to just keep leveling up. What is this now, right? Uh, oh my god, I went up. I've gone up quite a bit. I think they fixed this. This reputation was shit. Hmm. Fence one. That's funny. Where do they have this at? I'm curious. It's underground. In the sewers. I know I said 10 minutes. It's been 5. We still haven't gotten anything. I don't feel like waiting the full 10. I think 5 minutes would have been enough. Up north we go. Oh, I need gas. Okay, gas first. Because it would absolutely suck to not have gas to do this. All right. That might be a hound's cut. I can't tell from where I am. Guess I can go and also look up real quick what, if anyone. Oh, and there's Frank again. Quick look. Nothing's around. 30th. That's like they're fucking moving. It's supposed to be Mobius. They're not around. Not working. That. Duh. Have Lando's John is 10. I think so. There's a part of me that wants to go and find that investment group, see if they're in Life Invader, and talk to them. Because I think it would be very interesting to be like, yeah, Where are you sourcing your material? I find that very fascinating, what you might source. And from where? Ooh. Uh, That's something I'm wondering if I should ever put on the stream. Like what song I'm currently listening to. People who are watching VODs can play it in the same time if they want to. There are certain times that I'm like, this fits way too well. They do curate the playlist pretty heavily. I remember where I saw stuff that I was like, I need to come up this way and check. Don't remember. Oop, and that was not what I thought it was. That's around. Where was it? Here? I think it was in this area. Might be over this. dust storm is helpful. I'm like playing on that line of the dust storm and no dust storm. Great jungle. Great. I hate that this is like I can't see well, and I know it's the extended budget, but if I don't, then I literally just fall through grounds or just don't see ground eventually. The double-edged sword. No. Looking at a couple videos, they all show that I've already done what? Already done what I thought I would need to do, and like, yeah, no, this should do it, and I'm like, it has not done it. So sad. It is what it is. Remember where I was gonna like really explore. I'm gonna stay on the outside as people are racing. In fact, it looks like it's just gotten worse. That's this area that I was talking about that I think I saw something and just was like, I'll come back for it later. I don't remember. It's fine. It's just mess with up here. Rebel radio. I think the textures right now are absolutely fucked for me. So on it here soon because this is not looking good. Kudos that way? No? Hmm. take a look around here, just because I think if this was a normal, like, so many people drive by this thinking, oh yeah, it's just the, the dirt track that everyone uses. No one's giving this, like, another glance through. What the fuck? That's weird. They're all broken. All the textures are broken, then I probably just gonna call it. There's very little for me to do. Like, everything's like this everywhere. Back into the city, see if it fixes itself when I go into the city, because it wasn't doing this earlier, which means it's just over time it does it. And then it's always around Harmony, is like the worst. Okay, yeah. Might get back on later. Right now I'm just like, okay, I'm just driving around and hoping to run into something. Almost looks like the cops are being chased. absolutely murdered. Yeah. It's happening everywhere. Well, thanks, guys. Unfortunately, it looks like I need to figure out what's going on with my textures. So I'm gonna try a couple things today to fix them. I spend way more time looking them up. Before we go, though, let's one last look. Nothing here. Out here. Nothing. All right. So, thank you so much. I might be back later today. Who knows? I won't
Oh,
give.
yeah. Oh, pardon me.
You're good. You
How
didn't
long
want to
would...
take the elevator?
I don't trust my life with machines.
Okay.
Yeah. You take care. You be safe. You be careful. Them elevators, they're a death trap.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey. Oh, heal. No.
Glad they got wheelchair chairs working. But with that, have a good one, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.